Hello.
And welcome back to
Two Peas.
No Pod. We're joined today by...
Lana.
Woo! Do you want to say your full name?
Lana Jayne Penny.
I just meant your first and last, but you went full government.
I feel like it was necessary.
I agree.
Just
I
so
didn't know
people
that your middle name was Jane.
Oh, I didn't either.
Jayne. Just
Ooh.
to be different. Yeah.
Not the typical...
Not the typical spelling.
You're not like other girls.
Exactly. It's got a little cheeky Y in there.
She's different.
Why? We don't know.
She's different.
Blah, 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 blah.
Anyway, before we get started onto whatever topics we have for today, what's your favourite film and why?
It's either Cinderella Story or Princess Diaries 2, and it makes me sound like I don't watch films. I promise I do have good taste in films, and I am up to date with current trends.
Fair.
But there's something about those two movies that I don't even need to rewatch them. I just know that
You just know.
they're just gonna make me feel good. But Cinderella Story has one of the best soundtracks of films.
Isn't Cinderella Story the one with that man?
Yes, there is a man in it.
No, that blonde. Isn't his name like Chad Michael Murray?
Yeah, it's
it's him. And then he was in
One Tree Hill.
One Tree Hill, and he was also in that Christmas stripping film.
Yes.
Yes.
And Riverdale, where he harvested organs.
Oh, I didn't get that far.
He was also in another film.
He started doing a lot of Hallmark ones when he fell off.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's him and Hilary Duff. And then they made like 2 more, and then they made more than that, and they should have stopped at 3.
So what's the soundtrack in the first one then?
I mean, it's some Hilary Duff, but it's all like early 2000s.
Love.
Oh.
But it's
slay.
like the mix of like when it comes in terms of film, and the speech at the end. Beautiful work from Hilary Duff over there.
Fab.
And what was the other film we said?
Princess Diaries 2.
I don't think I've seen
Oh,
the second
Holly!
one.
It's Anne Hathaway and Chris Pine, and they might
And
have
Julie Andrews.
and of course, my queen. But they might have the best on-screen chemistry, and I have I kid you not, I've watched the film so many times, and I'm that predictable that I have recorded myself at the same point watching this film over the years, and it's the exact same scene, and I say the exact same thing every time, which is "This is cinema." And I literally have that somewhere over the course we watched the film. It's the one where he's teaching her how to shoot a bow and arrow, and he's like, touch your mouth, and I'm like, this is cinema.
Yeah.
God. Talking about cinema, you are a letterbox queen.
I am.
Yeah, I love Letterboxd, and I love seeing you. There's always a new one that you've seen and you review.
I love it because you guys all watch it at the same time, so then there's a block of the same poster, and sometimes you guys are exactly the same, and then there's was like, 1/2 star, 4.5. And I'm like, wow, this caused a divide in the household.
Yeah.
You'll know it's different is when it's an FFF movie. I spoke very, very harshly on found footage movies. I call them FFF because they're fake found footage. You haven't found the footage. You're making it up. This is not a documentary.
You thought the Poughkeepsie tapes were real?
Because I'm not going to say why I thought they were real because that could get me incriminated. But let's just say I wasn't in the soberest of minds while watching it. So when I was watching it, I was thinking, fuck, this happened.
But a lot of
poor people.
But say you're watching an actual documentary, I would be a bit worried if in an actual documentary they showed the clips of him torturing and abusing these women.
I just thought, go real.
Did that not ring fake to you? Do you not think, yeah, that's viable?
That totally would happen in a real documentary.
No, do you know what was even worse is that after I'd watched it and I was still not in the soberest of minds, I googled to be like real life.
and then we finished the film and you started googling and you were like, I can't find anything about this, and I was like, it's a film. It's not
fake.
It's not real.
It's
and you go, you've wasted 2 hours of my life on this fake film.
Not even real. No.
That's my qualm with it. I don't like it. It's fake found footage. And Liv gets one FFF film a year with me, right?
And
I didn't realise you were a fan of FFF films, as they've now been coined.
FFF. No, I don't know what it is. I just have... Because a lot of them are not good. They are not good. But I just have this, fascination with using footage to tell a story. So we watched Hell House LLC, which basically is, what is it? It's like this Halloween night and it's a haunted house and something goes wrong.
And it's all filmed in a potato. I hate
Yeah.
it. I hate
Are we talking like Blair Witch Project?
Yeah.
Okay,
She
now I'm
hates.
with you.
Don't ask her about the
I've never
Blair
seen
Witch.
it, so I'm Switzerland. I'm neutral.
Don't watch it.
But no,
But-
Letterboxd is like a big thing because my best mate got me on it, and then I got my mum on it, and then I also got my dad on it. So it's a family affair of how many people are on this Letterboxd. But my mum and my dad have such different opinions. So my mum's like bar chart because you know how it shows like
Oh yeah.
hers
The curve.
peaks at like 1/2 to 2. She gives like 1 to like film 5 stars a year because she hates everything. And my
Okay.
dad sort of does a normal curve, but he knows if he's going to like a film or not if my mum rates it poorly.
Fair.
So he's like,
Yeah, the opposites.
Exactly. He's like, I know I'm going to enjoy it. And I'm like, yeah, fine.
Yeah, it's funny because when we all watch films together, like including Alice, it's always like you see the same poster next to each other with completely different ratings.
But that's what I mean. Usually if Liv likes a film, I won't like it.
Yeah. I mean, I just find it funny when you're sat at the end of it happened the other day, went to go see the drama, and me and my friend at the same time, almost in sync, both pulled out our phones, both pulled out the Letterboxd app, both logged in. I was like, what a sad state.
Do
of
you
affairs
read our
is it?
comments as well if we put any?
Oh yeah, I love it. I love seeing what people
So,
are on.
like sometimes I put like it really depends what mood I'm in.
I think the last comment I put was when we watched Bad Neighbours and I put hooty hoo, they're hooty hooing.
Because sometimes I'll sit in a film and about 10-15 minutes in I'll decide on what my Letterboxd review is, and then I know it's not a good film if still 45 minutes in
It's
I'm
in.
like tweaking it.
Yeah.
No, I'm always thinking like I'm about 20 minutes in and I'm like, okay, what's my review at the moment? What's my star rating at the moment?
My last review was The Hollow Man, which I don't know if you've seen it. Is a film where Kevin Bacon
Not
plays
Kevin Bacon.
a scientist, and they're trying to discover if they can make people invisible and then turn them back visible again.
Right.
It's clipped a lot on TikTok in the scene where
Right.
they like give him his mask and
Yeah,
everything.
yeah.
And he's just such a perv. And he's such a perv. My review was they should have shot him as soon as they had the chance.
Fair. But you, like you said, you like going to cinema and stuff, don't you? Do you see like nearly every film that comes out?
I do pretty well. I've got a spreadsheet tracking them.
You have a
Of
spreadsheet.
course I do. Got a spreadsheet for everything.
Oh yeah, you are Lana. You are Lana Jayne
Lana
Penny.
Full title. But as much as I can, there's some films where I'm like, I book the ticket to go see it and then I just end up don't.
Yeah.
But anything that is like seems interesting, I do quite well, I think.
Even animation ones. There's a
Yeah.
lot of animated movies out at the minute.
I have made the mistake twice, and the first time it actually was quite fruitful. I don't think I've told you this yet. I went to go see the goat one about the animals that play
Oh,
basketball.
Goat, yeah.
But because I'm a knob, I didn't realise that booking a midday on a Saturday, because usually I go to like films at 9 a.m,
Yeah.
which I've done multiple times and end up being the only one in the cinema.
Fair.
So I booked a kids film on a Saturday. I'm sat here, next to me sits, I think, a man and his 2 sons, and then down the row from me come in a birthday party, and this woman, they all have ice lollies. I feel so bad for this. And this woman comes over to us. I'm assuming she thinks I'm part of this family. It's me, this man, these 2 kids. And she goes to me and she goes, "We've got these spare ice lollies if you want them." So I take the box of the 3 ice lollies they have left. I eat all. I was trying to be real discreet about it. So I had one when the adverts were on, and then when the lights went down, they couldn't see what I was doing.
He's like,
I was like that. And I was like, I hope this woman at the end doesn't see what I've just done. But then I made the mistake and booked another kids' film like Saturday at midday.
babes.
But when I came out of the cinema, I was like, I feel so guilty. But those fruit pastel
Lollies
no, it's
were.
just so
They
worth
are
it.
good.
I do like
Exactly.
fruit pastel lolly.
And I was
They
like,
are
I
good.
can't just turn to these people and be like,
Do you want
Mum,
Do you want?
I feel like
Yeah.
that's on her for assuming I'm with them. It's not my fault they said
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
to me.
exactly.
But then also, like, I find it weird just giving strangers ice lollies anyway.
Yeah.
Also,
Fair.
why would you... Maybe this is just a me thing and I hate kids. Why would you take your kids to the cinema as a birthday? If I had that as a birthday, I'd hate it.
I feel like also sometimes kids' attention spans.
Yeah, a lot.
That's
And like,
screen time.
if it's one person and their friend, you sort of know what their similar likes are. When it's
Yeah.
like upwards of 9 kids, there's going to be one. There is like a statistic out there somewhere that one kid in that group is going to hate it.
Yeah.
And is going to be so loud and kick up a stink about it. And then you're just stuck with a crying child. And also, why would you volunteer yourself to take care
of 9 kids
by yourself? Because I think there was only one woman, or if like, there was 2.
Oh my gosh. No, I've just seen one of my reviews on Letterboxd, Brokeback Mountain, which I gave 4.5 stars. Would have been 5 stars if the diction was better.
I can't even look at mine. My phone's filming.
My one for Tarzan was Phil Collins went into the Disney Channel building and sat down with the president of Disney Channel and said, I want to make history with strangers like me.
Fair.
Oh, Debbie Ryan.
Oh, Debbie
Ryan.
Oh, Debbie.
The things she's done for us as a
Debbie.
society.
Woo! We haven't even said how we met.
Oh yeah, let's get on to that
Take it back
then.
3 years
We've
ago.
been talking about films for probably about 9 minutes and we haven't even said
And
how
we
we
could
know.
do more.
And we will do more.
And we haven't even said how we know you.
So how
They
do
don't.
we don't. We just got her off the street.
I was just walking past and next thing you know I'm here.
She thought she was being human trafficked.
I got sat down in a room with a camera and I thought this is the end for me. You know.
What is
Name,
that
height,
film?
age, social security number.
What is that?
What is that film?
I'm over here potentially getting like kidnapped.
What's that film?
What's that
What's
film?
that film?
Actually, there's multiple films where there's like a room and a camera.
Every film was a room with a camera.
Yeah, you got a point there. But even more cameras in some places. Sorry.
You know what I mean?
Anyway, how we met.
How we met? You're looking at 3 generations right now.
Generations.
And I'm not talking about daughter, mum, granny. I'm talking
And why are you
about,
pointing
like,
at me when you say granny?
you are the oldest here.
I am the oldest.
Clones.
We are all the same, but in different fonts.
Yeah, we also did the exact same pathway.
Yes.
Yeah. What I mean by 3 generations is, I mean, you're still at uni, but I was the first gen. I did the
gen.
foundation and then I did the degree. Liv was 2nd gen. She did the foundation and then the degree. Lana's now 3rd gen. She did the foundation and is still currently doing the degree. So we all followed in my footsteps, I suppose.
And then we all realised we sort of look similar.
Similar.
We all have the same kind of like
Humour and interest.
humour, interest.
Vibe.
Give this like we all do get given the same kind of roles.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so we don't have a 4th gen yet, do we?
No, that was my job and I failed miserably. I tried, I really did.
So it might just end with 3 generations.
To be honest with you, what a 3. I don't think anyone can top those 3.
Exactly,
Yeah,
3.
and to be fair, us 3 all actually know each other. If there was a 4th gen, only you would know
That
them.
is true. It was good that we all end up in the building
Yeah,
at the same time.
at the same
Yeah.
time. So
Yeah, because I just remember like... Because obviously I had classes with you guys.
Yes. And then I had classes with you.
Yeah. But then the way it just happened between like I think a jazz class or something that you were packing your bag and someone was talking about what Disney song they were going to sing and I went, I'm going to be like one of the rats from Enchanted instead of a Disney princess. And you went, yeah, same. And then I was like, yeah, I go along with this girl. And then it just slowly
I don't know how we like. I think we were just in the same.
I think it was the combined like classes on a Thursday.
Yes, we had combined classes on a Thursday.
And then we just... I don't remember the exact point, but I could just feel it slowly.
It just
happens
slowly
over time.
happened.
and what was the name I gave you when I didn't actually know your name?
The girl with the fringe in the foundation who I like, which is...
That was my nickname for Lana before I knew her name.
My gosh, you had nicknames for everyone.
That's 11 syllables longer than my actual name. Not the full government name, just the first one.
Not Lana Jayne Penny.
Not Lana
Just
Jayne
Lana.
It would have just been easier to learn people's names.
Yeah, I
It
know.
wouldn't have been as funny.
No.
Yeah, well, funny for some people, not funny for people's nicknames.
Did you know Did you give me a nickname?
No, I think because I went on the same train home with you, I just slowly got your name.
Slowly.
Slowly.
6 months in.
Slowly, and no, we were speaking about this, like, well, we've spoke about this, like, today and, like, a few days ago, of how, like, when you first meet me, you like, I I'm quite nice.
Quite normal.
Quite normal. Quite sometimes a little bit quiet, actually.
Oh no!
And then you just go in too deep, and I've got you.
She
And
traps you.
I trap you.
And you can't leave.
And you can't leave, and I just show you my whole personality, and I'm like, well, you're stuck with me now.
Take it or leave it.
Take it or leave it.
Well, no, you can't leave.
No,
She'll
she's
rule you
got
back in.
She's
She's
got
got you. She feeds you. Actually, no, she doesn't. I've never had some of your food, and I share mine with you.
I've given you food before.
Name one time.
Yeah, like, not often.
She's just gonna put her notes.
No, it's got to the point now where I forgot what I was eating. I was eating something, and you just went,
Oh, it's a pretzel.
there's a pretzel, and I went, yeah, you can have one of them, I guess. Rude. But yeah, that's what she does. She reels you in, and she'll keep you there. And you can't leave.
I do remember when it just started to happen when you started just show.
I just showed you more of my personality.
And then there's moments where I go to a place and I'm like, oh, I remember when Liv just started barking here. And you're like, oh, what's
Remember
that?
when Liv just pissed on the street here? We walk past that place nearly every time we go out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should get a plaque.
Because it was right out in the
A
open.
blue plaque.
Yeah.
A blue plaque.
Blue plaque.
Like Ray's pub.
Olivia's piss.
No. I mean, that needs to be done now.
It needs to happen now.
We need to talk to the government. Do
Yeah.
they organise it or can you do
I
it
tell you what,
privately?
wait until Liv gets big and famous and I will do it. I will get a blue plaque that says here lies Liz.
I'm going to buy a
Bliss
bench.
A bench. Yeah.
Dedicated to what once was.
Who do you think's got the worst of it with you?
You and Alice?
I think me more than Alice personally.
No, I
because I am just there.
Yeah. Like,
Also, I sat outside yesterday in the nice sun, right? And no, not yesterday.
no, it was yesterday.
Was it yesterday before I saw you?
Yeah.
And Liv's watching Corrie up here, and I just hear, well, that's not. And she's got a window open. I can hear her from the garden, and I go, Liv, shut the fuck up.
Are you a Corrie watcher?
Yeah.
Oh my
She
God.
loves Corrie.
My nan's obsessed. You can't ring my nan when Corrie's on.
God
Like,
forbid.
No, but also, so we have like static caravans, and if we are around hers when Corrie's on, she goes, "You've got to go. You've got to go." But now it's not even like a spoken thing. It's just, oh, it's 8 o'clock. We'll
Look,
see you
you've got
tomorrow.
to leave.
Yeah.
You got to leave.
Yeah.
Like, you just know that you can't even converse with her when Corrie's on because you can't miss it.
God.
She's been religiously watching that show for years.
Well, yeah, that's the same in my family. Like, I had like a brief year and a half off, and now I'm back.
It's got me.
It's got me. It's
It's
attracted me. I'm back in the full swing of
We're back in the room.
Coronation Street.
And you're back in the room.
Yeah, I'm loving it at the moment.
But I don't know how they've got anything left to write.
What's like EastEnders?
And what's the other one? Emmerdale?
Emmerdale, yeah.
Yeah.
They did Corriedale. They crossed over.
Oh.
They crossed over in, it was like January or February, and they did a massive car crash, car pile-up, bus crash. So much happened. It was fabulous.
So much tea.
But does that mean that EastEnders, Emmerdale and Corrie all exist in the same...
They do, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, definitely Corrie and Emmerdale do.
So there's like 3 towns that are just absolutely getting so much shit
Shit.
done to them.
Yeah.
Like there's people dying every other week.
Oh, there is.
Yeah, it's fabulous.
I don't really enjoy it.
I really
I
enjoy
quite
it.
like it, actually.
There's currently a paedophile storyline.
Okay, right.
Dementia
Well,
storyline. And there, what's the other one?
Someone just emailed
There's an abusive gaslighting relationship. Oh,
When-
that is really
when
getting
isn't
on my
there?
nerves.
But usually that comes like round every now and again. Because the last
Yeah.
one I saw was a couple of years back and it was like this old fella who... And then another one...
Oh, Jiglet Jeff.
Does he, like, he looks... Because he looks pretty horrible. And then he was in Wonka. And then he came in the building, and I'd only seen a couple episodes, but it just sit with me how much I'm like, he was such a bad person on Corrie, and when he came in one I was like, yeah, you fucking deserve it. He was like,
Yeah.
can I get some chocolate? Or no, I'm like, he ends up like covered in orange hair, and
Yeah.
I'm like, you know what? Sod's law.
After what you did to Yasmin, absolutely, he killed Charlotte Bronte, one of her chickens. He killed Charlotte Bronte.
And then the other one, which must have been more recent, is like someone locked Carla in a cupboard.
Oh, Becky. Becky came back from the dead. Lisa Swain's dead lesbian lover. And comes
Now
back.
imagine my 82-year-old nan trying to explain this to me while I'm sat with her in her house. I've got my 70p like cream soda in one hand. She's like, listen, love.
This is what's going on right now.
She was dead. She's not anymore. I'm like, so how is Carla in a cupboard? Well, let me tell you.
That's a story for another day.
Also, I don't know really. Carla had medication to take. Cause
You acted as if you know her.
Poor Carla's still in that cupboard.
Peter Barlow, Carla and Peter Barlow were together, and when Peter Barlow left, I almost cried.
Gary Barlow, sorry.
No.
Yeah, there's a Take That Corrie crossover. It's like the greatest days.
No, I'll watch that one. Yeah, you know, you love a bit of Corrie, didn't you?
I do.
And now that Liz is in the new I'm a Celeb. Are you watching new I'm a Celeb?
Like, I forgot they had even started.
Yeah, that's what I
Same.
said.
I feel like there was no like pick up beforehand.
No.
But I've seen the videos of Gemma Collin getting massaged while she's eating like snails, and I
So
think I
funny.
need to
By
watch
Sean
it.
Walsh. So funny.
But also the fact they put like Sean Walsh. They all hate David Hayes now because she started beef with Beverly.
He
or
is a
something.
bit of a dick, actually, watching it through. But I'm like, is that just your personality?
Yeah.
Or are you a bit of a dick?
Say the same thing about you.
I've got nicer, like we said in Harrison's episode.
Yes,
I've got
that is
nicer.
true.
I have.
That is true. Did you ever think that Holly was a bit...
Well, I think because we got on from the start.
A bit what? You just went a bit... What does that mean? Words. Words, words.
Like a bit mean.
Oh, yeah, everyone thinks
And
this.
yeah, we got on from the start.
But
so
that's
never
what I
really
said.
clocked it.
That's what I... Yeah.
The thing is, if I don't like you, I will be mean to you. If I like you, I'm not going to be mean to you.
I'm special. She likes me. She really likes me.
No, but it's so true.
It really is.
It is, though. If I don't like you, I'm mean. Sorry.
And that's how Sue sees
Sees
it.
But also, it could go the other way as well, because if I'm overly nice to you, it probably means I don't like you.
Yeah, I feel like we toe the line of sort of like that we're in the cusp, we're in the middle. And I'm
Yeah.
like, this is the sweet spot.
Spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, if
find a
I'm,
good balance.
if I'm really overly nice to you, it probably means I don't like you. Sorry.
Sorry about it.
Sorries and prayers, but you hate me because you hate me, so...
Oh. Shut.
So,
Guys, it's all fun and jokes, all fun and games.
why empty? Why musical theatre?
Oh, we've moved on now, okay?
We're changing the topic. Musical theatre. Well, I guess it's always something I grew up with, and like we go on trips and stuff, and it's always I think what I would get put in as like the extracurricular
Yeah.
activities.
Oh, yeah.
Like my extracurricular activities growing up was synchronised swimming
My mum did that.
and musical theatre, both very very camp
Yes.
sports.
There's quite a big Venn diagram crossover for that.
Yeah, I mean it's very much like Mia in Princess Diary. She's a trampolining, rock climbing, swimming kind of girl. I think that was me. And then these two dinner ladies in year 6. This is like the peaks and troughs of my life. But like you won't get anywhere in the industry unless you know someone. So me in year 6, about 10, decided for my life. I was like, okay, I'm just gonna find a job with hella job security. So I planned my whole life out that I was gonna become a teacher. I picked the university. I picked the course.
Oh my god.
I picked the pathway I was gonna take. I was trying to convince myself. I was like, this is the life I want.
Primary school or secondary school?
It was primary school, and I wanted to then eventually go down like the SEN path.
The set.
Like the special
Yes.
education
Yes.
Oh,
needs
yes.
and work with like those children.
Shut up, you passed your disability course 9 times. 9 times. So don't go to me. Carry on.
And then I was in year 11, and I was like, I was sat with my mum, I think we were watching telly, and I just went, I don't want to be a teacher. And she went, what? I said, I can't do it. I don't want to do it, actually. And
Do
my
you
mum-
like kids?
I think, yeah, I did. I think there was a part
I
of me-
did.
I did.
I
I
totally
do. Children are wonderful.
Children are our future.
And I think there is a part of me that still would want to be
Don't
a teacher.
Sing, don't sing.
But then I was like, no. And then my friend was gonna she was going to college to do like acting, and she was like, why don't you just apply? And I thought, Okay. And I am the least spontaneous person ever. And I mean that very strictly.
She's very much an organiser.
There is nothing spontaneous about what I do. I'll always turn up somewhere 25 minutes early. I'm very much fun. So when I messaged my mum,
However, you got here late today.
that is the bus's fault. The bus said it was going to be here in 6 minutes. I looked on the app again. It went up to 9. How 2 buses are both arriving in 9 minutes' time is madness to me. I was meant to get on the bus at 6:32. Got on the bus at 6:42. Not my fault, TFL, I love you, but come on.
Anyway, sorry.
Just a quick break on the transport. So yeah, I applied to college. I did 2 years at college, which was just a wonderful time. I had a great time. Had so much fun there. And it was alright.
It was alright.
Then now I'm here.
And now you're here.
And now we're here.
Now we're here.
3 generations worth.
And we're back.
Brief interlude. Sorry about that. Ad break.
What is
Oh.
something that people assume about you? Can be true, can be not true.
False.
False. I don't know if anyone ever assumes anything of me that is false. I think I am what I say on the tin.
To be fair, when I first met you, I assumed you were a lightweight. I
I
don't know why that's the first.
Yeah.
I don't know why that's the first thing that came to mind.
I
But
could see why that would be. I think
So
it's 'cause
you saw Lana in college, and the first thought was, well, I know that she gets drunk really easily. That was the first thing you
She
thought.
didn't even need to look at me that long. She went, I can see it, I can sense it. She can't handle a beer.
no, but obviously I got to know you a bit more, and then the more I was like, maybe she can actually drink quite well. I don't know.
I think it's because I've got like quite a round face and I look quite. I mean, if I wasn't the height I was, I think I'd look really young.
Yeah. Yeah, because you are quite tall, aren't you?
Yeah.
How tall are you?
5'9", 175 centimeters for anyone wondering.
You're 15 centimetres taller than me. You're half a ruler.
You're half a ruler taller than me. Why is that like a bad pickup line? That's what that
Should we
felt
compare
like.
hand sizes?
Look, you're half a ruler taller than me.
No. Okay, just me then.
I think you could die on that hill. I think that's what I first assumed about you.
But yeah, apart from that, I think it's pretty much people.
But then I was wrong, so.
Then that's what people assume about.
What did you first think? Yeah, she's alright.
I just thought, oh, she's nice. And, like, just wading through everyone. I was like, yeah, she's one of the good ones.
Yeah, she'll do.
she'll do.
Yeah, I don't know what people would assume about you. Like,
Usually just like I know stuff.
But you do know
I
stuff.
do know stuff.
you do know stuff. Like, yeah, but you're not a know-it-all either.
You're not a know-it-all.
I'm well informed.
You're well informed, but, like, also, I'm like, you know everything. And I'm like, how does she have time to research? If you're watching also all of these films.
Exactly. It's a hard life to put.
We all have the same 24 hours as Lana Jayne Penny.
I'm this generation's Molly May. What can I say?
We all have the same 24 hours in a day.
And I use them to watch films. It gets really bad because when I talk to people, I'm like, yeah, I watched 3 films on Sunday. They're like, how? And I'm like, I sat and watched them.
Yeah.
I just watched them.
To be fair, I said this to you the other day. I was like, what if about like when you're on your deathbed and like when you die, you get a tally of how many hours you or like how many days, weeks, and months you took doing this task.
Yeah.
And I was like, I wonder what mine would be for films. Like how many months, years have I taken out of my life just by watching films?
I make people play guess because obviously Letterboxd like sends you your weekly rush. I'm like, guys.
Letterboxd doesn't do that for me.
Yeah, I think if you sign up to the emails, it will send you like
on the
your
email.
It will be like, here's how many films you watched this year, here's how many hours you watched. And I'm like, guys, have a guess. Let's ask the audience. What am I on?
God. I don't think I want to know. I think by the end of my life it will be like in the years category.
Yeah.
Oh, this Letterboxd account is going until I die.
You're
And
going to
I'm-
be on a deathbed and be like,
And
one.
if I have a child, when I have a child, they will have one from birth. So that they can
Oh,
log
1,000%.
every single film that they watch. But like, I don't like...
Just watch Bluey.
But the way my dad does it is he only logs films he watches at the cinema.
Oh no.
Because they have a Cineworld Unlimited card, which I'm so upset that they don't do over here.
Don't they have to pay like 50 quid for that a month?
No, it's £19. But he ends up just going to see everything. And
Fair.
I'm like, I wish I had
I had that card.
Honestly, I'd be rinsing it. But I had one before I moved to London and I just didn't use it. But then when I moved, I was like,
how much money do you spend on cinema tickets? Like a month?
I get discounted ones. So probably not that much. But I've now maxed out. For every 10 tickets you buy at the View, you get a free one. I've now maxed out. Turns out the max is 30. Guys, turns out the max is 30. And it doesn't reset, apparently. So...
View, if you can hit me up.
View, please. I've just used my last free one, I think, on Yumi and Tuscany.
Oh, my mum really wants to see that.
Because you gotta love a good rom-com.
Yeah. We need to talk about the drama.
The drama.
I haven't seen it.
No,
but
we won't, because also this is like a heavy spoiler, so we'll be vague. I loved it.
I knew, because I saw your 5-star review and I was like, I think this is gonna rank high. But when there's audible laughter in a cinema, then you know, like, you're in good.
Yeah, it was when there was audible laughter and audible. I had people going, and people going, oh no.
There was one point, and you know when you're so into a film that when something's happening, you feel like you're there and you just want to stop it.
Yeah.
I literally was like this. No.
No, I was sat by myself as well, and I verbally went, oh no.
I think that's one of the worst things. I mean, I think I advocate to go to the cinema by yourself because I think it's a
I've
wonderful
never
experience.
been to cinema by myself. I don't really like going to places by myself.
But I think that's something because you could miss out on so much stuff if you don't do it by
Yeah.
yourself.
Yeah,
but
but that's something you'd say to me. It'd be like, why, Olivia, why don't you just go places by yourself?
Yeah, but I think you need it.
I love going places by myself.
You need it.
You need it.
You need to stand by yourself. But the one thing about sitting in cinema by yourself is trying to... Because when you're with someone else, you can look at someone else for a reaction.
Yeah.
When you're by yourself...
You're like this.
Especially when there's no one else in the cinema, you're like, how do I make my face look? It's like I'm shocked. I'm like, do I have to show that I'm shocked? Or do I just... And then I'm like... I notice myself looking around to see what other people are thinking as well.
But I'm also like, you know how there's like cameras in the cinema? Do you reckon there's like someone sitting there watching everyone's reactions?
Because when you go to the upstairs of you, there's like a smaller desk, so it's like a screen with like mini screens, just to I think to prove that no one's like
filming
or getting handsy,
getting a bit
in the back row.
touchy-feely.
So it's like when they come in with that little like
Well,
spy
we nearly
camera.
booked back row, didn't we? Something could have happened there.
Back row at a horror film.
See, you've never watched a horror film in the cinema, have you?
Yes, I have.
Have you?
We literally went to go see The Conjuring.
Oh yeah.
Weapons.
Oh yeah.
And
Another film she'll name at later date.
Yeah, but they've all been with me.
yeah, I've never seen it by myself. I could never do that.
Oh, I'd do it.
I just can't. I'm a bit funny with jump. I can do blood, guts, gore. It's jump scares that get me. But I'm so easily jump scared. Like if I can see someone coming and then they say boo at me, I'll still jump. I'm awful.
Boo.
I'm so bad. I'm so bad.
The guts and the gore is too much for me.
Yeah, you hate it, don't
I
you?
can't. Why? Sometimes I'm like, what's the need? Why is Mr. Terrifier chopping a woman in two with a chainsaw? What's the need? That's a question I'll pose for you.
I feel like that was me with the substance. I don't have a fear of needles, but
See,
whenever they had a close shot of that needle going into her back, I was like,
for me, you thought I was going to be really bad with the
Yeah, I
substance,
did.
and I wasn't. I think it's when it is
Blood?
when it's part of the plot,
then you
Fine.
don't mind it.
then I don't mind it. But when it is just gratuitous body horror, no.
No,
No.
I unsubscribe.
But then would you count Final Destination as not necessary? Because that is the whole plot of the film.
It is the whole plot of the film.
But they like ham it up, so I feel like I can accept that.
You can accept it.
I'm doing it.
Especially, I want her to watch the roller coaster. Have you seen Final Destination?
I've seen enough clips of it to
I want her
match
want
up
her
what
to
could be a whole film.
I want her to watch the third one, I think it is, with the tanning beds and the
I think
roller
I think
coaster.
I've seen the tanning beds. I've not seen the roller coaster bit.
I've
I
seen
think-
the start of the roll because she's like, get me off,
Get me off! Yeah. I think the third one might actually be one of the best ones. And the first one.
What do we want to say our top 5s of horror films?
Oh, yeah, but we've just left Lana out there. Do you have top 5?
Do you have a top 5 horror film? Or a top 3? Or a top 2?
Or just one?
Or just one?
I mean, I think the first Scream is always a good one for me. Like that is.
You didn't even put that on your list.
I didn't, but I do love it dearly.
Have a look. But I like stupid horror films. Horror films are kind of funny. Like You're Ready or Not. The ones that they don't take themselves too seriously. I'm with them.
Do you like Scary Movie?
Ish, yeah.
I love scary movies.
Yeah,
I feel like it's something you have to watch with other people.
Yeah,
it makes it funny because when you sat by yourself, I think.
What's your voice?
Well, Liv.
I think you're the minority. Right, top 5 horror films. I can't even remember mine now. Mine was Smile, Hereditary, Ghost Stories, Insidious, the first one, and then the second Conjuring. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was it, wasn't it? The second Conjuring. I do also love the first Scream film, but I see Scream more of a franchise than I do than one singular film.
My top 5.
My top 5.
My top 5. Get Out.
And stay.
Like, that was a horror film that I could watch before I actually really liked horror films. Because, I mean, it is more on the thriller-y side, but also, that's the horror for people in America.
Carry on.
Get Out.
Carry on.
Get Out.
Move on from Get Out, please.
Ghost Stories, because I almost burnt the house down when we watched Ghost Stories.
Yeah, you did.
How?
Have you seen it?
No.
There's a
Brilliant
massive
film. Have I seen it?
Watch it.
Right, take a breather. Take a breather.
There's a big jump scare. And I was like, had a blanket and I had my feet on a table and then there was like a candle, massive jump scare. I go,
wait, was it my purple waffle blanket?
maybe
That's why there's a burnt edge on it, because you nearly burnt the fucking house down.
Oh, maybe. No, it was a pillow. It wasn't had a blanket, it was a pillow.
Oh, never mind.
That's another mystery.
Yeah.
The Wicker Man. Just throw that one in there. Hereditary and the first Insidious. You know what is the biggest horror film of all?
One day.
Yes!
Wait, no, because
Where were we watching it?
No, because I watched the film.
Oh, you haven't watched the series?
No, because this is why. Because when it came out, I hadn't realised that it was attached to the film, so I was ready to watch it. And then someone said, because I watched, you know when you watch a film, like, when you're cleaning your room or something ages ago and you just completely forget about it?
Yeah.
And someone was talking about the plot and then she's like, at the end, she dies. Spoiler. And then I just have this vision of Anne Hathaway doing her English accent, and I vividly can just remember the shot of her getting hit by the bus.
By a car, yeah.
Well, she's on her bike, and now I can't watch it because I'm like, oh, well, I know how it ends.
Well, we know how it ends, and Liv's still crying every episode.
Act like it's actually awful. It's actually awful.
We're 4 episodes away from the end.
Yeah, this is our second rewatch as well. We watched it 2 years ago, and
This is my 3rd rewatch.
when we watched it 2 years ago, Lucy, Lucy, was staying with us, and I actually had full-on mental breakdown.
You should have seen her. She cried at the first episode. It's meant to be the happiest episode.
It's the happiest episode. I cried.
And
at the
she's
first
bawling
episode.
her eyes out. She had her hand on the fireplace like this and was like...
No, that was Fleabag.
No, it wasn't. It was also One Day.
Oh,
I
yeah.
just got a video of
No,
it.
and then when we got to like the final 3 or 4 episodes, I just physically was going like yeah.
So that's what we're rewatching now.
That's a horror.
Because we're thinking if we become desensitised to it, then when we go watch the show, because it's hopefully coming to London,
To the London.
To the London.
she'll be okay.
I'll be ready.
Yeah.
I have figured out what.
Well, that's the thing, because it's like, I want to go see Harold Fry.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because everyone is like, it's so sad. It's going to make you cry. And I wanted just to go see a nice little matinee on a Saturday, and I was like, How Frying Tears or Kinky Boots? I picked Kinky Boots.
Yeah, I
That
picked
show
Kinky Boots.
Still makes me cry though. I don't know why. That final number.
Oh my gosh. What
When-
is it? The one in the nursing home in Act 2.
Oh, no, he sings to his dad.
He sings to his dad. Oh my gosh, that makes me cry.
It's just the final dance number. They're singing Rachel from like.
Crazy but
But like Saturday Matinee was full of like.
Saturday matinees.
Saturday Matinee. It was all like middle-aged mums and their daughters
Oh, bless.
that didn't know the plot. So at the point when he's being like mean to Lola in
Yeah.
Act 2, the people that, and obviously they were drinking like down a glass of rosé
Yeah.
and wine. They were like, no, "Shut up! No, how could he?" And I'm there like, "Could just don't laugh.
Yeah.
Just whatever you do, just."
That was my first musical, which I was like obsessed with.
Mm.
The first musical where I listened to like the soundtrack back to back.
Yeah.
Have you seen Kimberly Akimbo?
No.
It's coming to London.
When? Like officially confirmed.
Yeah. I saw it on Instagram, I swear.
What did you see when you were in New York? Did you see Death Becomes Her?
I did. I saw Death Becomes. Thank God, because I pre-booked that because I didn't want to do the whole rush thing. I wanted to have my ticket set, so I knew what I was going to buy and that be it. So I booked Death Becomes on the Tuesday, which thank God I did because of the blizzard. We were meant to fly out on the Sunday,
Yeah.
but we didn't end up flying out to the Tuesday. So we landed in New York like 8 sorted and saw Death Becomes Her that night. Day after we saw Maybe Happy Ending,
Damn,
and then
Chris.
oh, it was so good. You would have been sobbing.
Oh.
And then Thursday because I had to because why not? I saw Two Strangers.
Of course.
I saw that show 6 times in London, and that man was in the show every time. First time I go to New York,
No.
I go to New York, I see his understudy. But it's fine, his understudy was great. So basically went to New York to see it, because I feel like you have to. Two Strangers Can't Get Across New York in New York.
You do like that show.
I
Yeah.
love that show as well. I saw it with my mum, and even my mum loved it.
Because we saw it, I felt like I was sat on my high horse in that audience and literally no one else gave a shit, but we saw it for £15 in its original off West End theatre. So I saw it twice off West End, 4 times on West End, including its first preview performance. And then, so I've seen everything but its run in Boston. And then I was like, oh, but his understudy was really good though.
Yeah.
And there was one word that gave him away and I was like, damn, apart from that it was a perfect.
I love the music in that, actually. I really do like
I don't
that
think
music.
I've not really listened to the soundtrack.
It's not that long, is it? There's only about 12 songs.
Because it's only 2 of them.
Yeah.
They don't.
I think my favourite one is On the Phone to His Dad.
Oh, yeah.
I think it is just called Dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Start back.
Or
Not really, like,
or
relatable
Be
to
Happy.
me,
I like
then.
Be Happy.
Yeah.
I just like the sad ones, really.
There were some weird things that they changed.
What? Just realised what you said.
He's estranged from his father.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Yeah, so maybe you'd relate.
Maybe.
And you've been to New York,
If you're out there.
but you haven't carried a cake across New York, so...
No, I've just... What did I carry across New York?
Hopes
Your
and
will
dreams,
to live?
aspirations.
My aspirations.
Your dignity?
I lost my dignity in that Broadway museum. I lost all dignity in the Broadway museum.
Fair.
What did you think of Death Becomes Her?
I spent the first panicking because one of the people we'd gone with, I didn't know if she made it into the theatre or not, so I didn't find out until Act 2 that she was there. But it was, as a fan of the film,
Yeah.
it makes sense. But as I went with people who hadn't seen the film, they were like, but they don't change and they don't go better. And I'm like, obviously if you don't know the plot and that's what they're all about, then I think I can see if you didn't understand the movie how maybe you might not enjoy it as much as someone who did.
To be fair, I haven't seen the movie.
Oh.
I think it's worth it.
You...
How old is it?
What are you, nuts?
It's 90s. It's by the same guy who did Back to the Future.
Oh, love that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The special effects were really good.
The special effects were so good.
For the time period, it was
Yeah.
wow.
Talking about special effects, have you seen that video going around of at Disney World or Disneyland, the Beauty and the Beast show? You know how they do the beast goes and the man comes up. Have you seen the time where that failed?
No.
And the kids just saw the beast disappear and
Yes!
the man rise up from the level, and I was like,
I did see
that
that.
ruined some kids right
You're
there.
ruining
That-
it.
It's like that video of the Olaf animatronic falling over and his nose coming up. I love it. I've watched it so many times, and then there's another clip of him just walking around like nothing's happened. It's like, oh god.
I'm chilling.
Just chilling. But no, Death
Tell
Becomes good.
Sorry.
But no, I
Mount
did enjoy Death
Everest
Becomes
ain't got shit on me.
No, I love
So-
Death Becomes
Dum.
Her.
I know you do. So how much have you seen of me?
Cinematically.
That's
The
all I
Roms.
know. The roms, the coms,
The
the
rom-coms,
rom-coms,
The dramas, the dramedies, the
straight
straight
to
to DVDs.
DVDs.
Not really tell me, Ernest.
Wait, what did you say I'd be? I remember you telling me.
Well, when it's us, you'd be Jennifer Simard. What?
What one's that?
The red one.
Is she the one that sings that?
No, not Helen.
Isn't she the
Helen?
one who sings
It is
that?
Helen.
Yeah, Madeline is...
So I'd be Madeline and you'd be Helen.
So who are they in that song?
I would put it the other way around.
No, because
Who are they in that song?
I'm more happy than she is.
Madeline is the one that sings Tell Me Ernest.
Madeline is
Helen is the one.
Madeline is the one who goes, I'll do an outfit change, I'll do a twirl, I'll do just about anything to be a girl.
Yeah, that does sound more like Liv.
Or, gotta need a Xanax. I really need a Xanax.
Just live doing the whole Death Becomes a soundtrack. I feel like I'm back in the theatre.
To be fair, the other day me and Siobhan did do the whole of
Non-stop.
the whole of non-stop with just me and Siobhan.
I would pay to see that.
Oh,
I've
we
got
need
video of it
Siobhan on this
somewhere.
pod.
I need to see
Siobhan, if you're listening, we need you on the pod.
Well, to be fair, Siobhan actually listens to every episode.
Siobhan, love you, Queen.
Love you, Diva.
Siobhan, come back so we can get you on this pod.
Come over from Ireland.
From Ireland. It's only an hour, not even an hour flight, 50 minutes.
You've got free accommodation and food here.
So true. That box room, it's all yours. We should name it the Siobhan room, really.
Another plaque.
Another plaque.
Another plaque.
Another blue plaque.
Another
Siobhan
plaque.
Glynn stayed here multiple times.
Times. Another blue plaque. What other blue plaques do you think we've got in London? We must have a few. The time you got attached to that
Yeah,
man.
I will have one in Old Street Records. Lana Penny got physically attached to a gentleman, which always, I don't know how a better way to phrase it than that, because people, when I say I got attached to someone in a club, I feel like you feel, oh, emotionally.
No.
You got emotionally. It's like,
No, physically.
I physically, when I tell you, it was like I don't even know a way other to put it than the clip of my bag looped onto a stranger's jeans. So
It would ever not be funny.
in the way that I was physically attached, to the point where the clip of this bag is so fiddly. I still don't know how it happened. I don't think I could ever recreate it, but I tried. I'm walking out the club. I got nowhere to go. I've got to cut through these people, and the only thing I remember about this man is the fact I think he was holding a glass that was in the shape of a pineapple. I don't know why. I think I've made that up because I don't think Old Street Records do specialty cocktails.
I don't know.
I've never
bought
seen-
one.
But from my mind, it was a pineapple.
It was a
shot.
pineapple.
But do you is that where our pineapple glass comes from?
No, that's one I got for Christmas in a Malibu set.
Oh.
So I'm leading the charge up this club with Alice, who's been on the pod, behind me, and then a couple of other people because we were heading back to the tube station together. And I have to cut through a conversation because it's the only way for me to leave, and suddenly I cannot move. And I'm like, oh, my big ass bag, because it wasn't a going out bag, this was like a pub bag. I'm like, someone might have a hold of it to get out, it might be tucked behind someone's leg. Do you know what I'll do? I'll just keep tugging. So I do that, and then I turn my head, and I have been tugging at this man's jeans because my bag is attached to it. So I don't. So then I'm there like trying to get myself off of him, and then I can't see. And the clasp is so small that Alice has to put a flashlight on it for me to like unhook myself. I'm like, I'm so sorry. If he said anything to me, I have no idea. I blanked out on my memory. And then one of my friends was like, what if you see him again? I don't know what he looks like. I just know the brand of jeans he was wearing. And I think it might have been Calvin Klein's. So then I walk out and I'm like, that doesn't happen to people. So I tell everyone I know, obviously. And then I get over it, haha, very funny story. I then wake up one morning and I'm like, he was a real person. He was with 2 other people in that club, so they defo laughed about it, and then he defo went to work and was like, guess what happened to me at the weekend? And that makes me sweat and nervous that this man is a sentient being.
He might see this.
Sorry. I'm so sorry. But, like, the fact that he's like, yes, I'm going.
Didn't Ireland win the rugby that night?
Well, that's what happened because we were in O'Neill's.
Yeah, because I was there in O'Neill's.
And they were like, let's go out. And I was like...
I don't think I was here.
No.
Because I am so weak-willed. I'm like, I'm not going to go out. And someone's like, let's go out. I'm like, okay.
Okay.
No, because I physically could not go out because I had to go back to Kent. Because I was still living in Kent.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, this was ages ago then.
It was. Because there is a video of me in my old box room. First year. This was first year of...
Foundation.
Uni. Yeah, foundation.
And
I'm there panicking. It's like 12 a.m. I'm like, and I turn around. And I'm attached to the train jet. But the story's been told so many times. It is told in the same cadence, the same way every time I tell it. Because unfortunately, it just never loses its charm.
Didn't you also get attached to our bathroom handle at a house party?
Oh, yeah, you
This has happened to me multiple times as well. You know when you're angry or in a rush and then you accidentally catch yourself in door handle? The amount of times I've ripped my own cycling shorts by getting myself attached on door handles before. But I was at your house, went to the bathroom, came out the bathroom again. I do not know how I did this. As I walked out, the loop of my jean went onto the door handle and I went... and just as that happened, someone walked out. So it wasn't like a moment I'm like, how long? I was just pretending to go downstairs and someone witnessed it. And I was just like, how do I leave this? Just like, and down the stairs I went. Because I was like, there's nothing else I can say to make this better.
I got trapped in that toilet the other day.
She went, can someone help me? I can't get out the toilet.
Because I don't, it's not our toilet, so I don't usually go in there. I just went in there for convenience because it's the first toilet.
Yeah.
And then because I don't usually lock the toilet because I'm like, we're all friends here. I don't need to lock the toilet. But I did, I don't know why I locked it this time. And then I could not unlock it. I was like, guys, can someone help me? I'm locked in the toilet.
The most monotone voice going across the house. Hello?
Help me.
Also,
Please.
remember that time where I trapped the door?
Fuck.
And then, that was awful time. And so every time I go into that bathroom now and no one's in the house, I always take my phone with me. So just in case I lock myself in the toilet, I have
Freedom.
Entertainment.
Yeah, but you talk about that time the door got trapped.
Yeah, I didn't lock myself in the toilet. I
No.
locked myself out the toilet.
And then, where was I? I was at home, wasn't I?
No, you were at Cam's.
Oh, yeah, and you called me, and I'm like, oh, why does everything bad happen when I'm not in the house?
But it was fine, because that spatula...
Yeah, we had to bend one of Liv's IKEA spatulas to the point where it was literally like a U shape now.
Yeah.
You still have it?
Yeah, because
just
now
in case it happens
now
again.
it's our, handy spatula.
Not anything for cooking, just try and pry some door open.
Exactly. Just as one does. Just as one
Just
does.
as you do.
Do we have any more questions? Sorry, we've really got on a tangent.
Controversial opinions?
You have one.
I mean, it starts uncontroversial, and that is I detest slow walkers. I think they're awful.
I am 1,000%.
But I mean,
agreeing.
I love... There's something about dodging people in central London that brings me a sense of peace. I love it. But when people stop in the middle of the street, or they're looking at a direction on their phone, and they step aside, I'm like, there's people that just don't understand why is it everyone's first day on Earth. And so I was really getting into it with someone about this, and I was like, what if... Do you know what they need? They need to put, a travel later when you get off the train to get into London, and they need to speed that shit up. And if you cannot pass the travel later... I'm talking about people that are, can actually walk onto the travel later. If you cannot hack that travel later, you should not be allowed entry into the city.
I agree.
Because
there's some of them are so slow.
But also, I just don't... I mean, I can admit I walk very fast, but there's some speeds of people. I'm like, what? Have you never seen a street before?
Sometimes, on my, when I'm doing a casual stroll,
Oh, yeah.
I'm still faster than a lot of people.
Exactly. And it's like, okay, I get it if you need to have Google Maps, take a step to the side.
Yeah.
Check your Google Maps.
Yeah,
on
but
your
the
journey.
worst people for that are tourists.
I know. They're awful.
They just stop in the middle, and I'm like, why are you...
I'm
we
also-
already have small pavements as it is,
But I'm also you live in your own city, your own place.
Yeah.
And you probably get annoyed when people do this in your own country.
So why would you do it? The worst one is when you... I know this happened to me multiple times, but I remember distinctly once happening on the street that takes you up to Tottenham Court Road. Is I was walking, and you know when you end up in the same place as someone?
Yeah.
And you know, usually one of you takes a sidestep.
Yeah.
This man comically did a and still didn't take a sidestep. And I was like, oh my god, you're not real. Because I think he did it with like genuine sincerity. It wasn't like a bit. It was like, this is how I'm gonna get past you. And I was like, oh my god. And then I kept walking. I was like, these people.
Do you know what happened to me the other day talking about trains and people? Don't know why I thought about this. I was coming back from, I was going to Cams, and this lady got on at the stop before I was about to get off. And she was just like really invested in her phone. And we stopped at the station she needed to get off at. And the doors just started, she looked from her phone, she was like, my station, no, you need to let me off, I need to get off my station, you need to let me off, please let me off. And then the doors didn't open again and she just had to sit back down and go back on her phone, get off at the next stop and go back. But it was the sheer panic in her, like, in what the way she spoke.
It's just more embarrassing that she had to sit back down again.
No, but it was the fact she was like actually shouting, like, please can you let me off, this is my station, I need to be somewhere, can you let me off? And then she just sat back down in silence.
I feel like once you commit to that, you've just got to keep going for the next 15 minutes. Like, you got to yell, and then you've got to huff and puff and get everyone in the carriage involved in your drama.
Yeah.
Like,
You've started.
That's the only acceptable way to do it. You can't just be like, and I'm seen, I'm done. You have to you have to sit next to a family that defo doesn't want to talk to you, or like this poor girl that's travelling home from like university or something. She's like, the driver drove off, and I missed my station, and it's all their fault.
But it was her fault. The tannoy literally said the station.
It can't possibly be her fault.
Cool. And she was so invested in her phone, and then all of a sudden I hear, my station, my station! And I was like,
These damn screens.
And I was just sat there reading my...
Ruining a generation.
I was just sat there reading my book. I had my headphones off as well, just reading my book. And then I just hear, my station, my station. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Anyway, that was just a funny ha-ha story for you guys.
Funny ha-ha.
I think if you're gonna do that, you need to own it, like you said, for the next stop. Whether that's half an hour or like 5 minutes, you need to own it.
And then you just move into the next carriage and make it someone else's problem.
problem.
Do you know what I mean?
It's the fact that she just stopped the second the train drove off, and then she just sat there in silence again.
That's the same sort of energy as running for a train and missing it, which is why like I made a promise to myself that unless there is like, you know, if a bus, you can run for a bus because there's someone actually physically driving it, you can see.
Yeah.
I will never run for a train.
No, because yesterday I was getting the Jubilee back from Westminster, and the doors shut as I was approaching the platform. Fine, the next one's in 4 minutes. And so the reason why I'll never run for a train is because they open right back up again. And so I was like, if I'd run, then the doors are closed and then they've opened back up again, that would be so embarrassing.
Yep.
But because I just did a little walk, it was fine. I was nonchalant.
That's once happened to us where we walked up to the station. We were getting on the Elizabeth line somewhere. We walked up to the train. The doors closed. The other doors closed. And we were like, okay, we've missed it. Let's just sit. The doors back open again. And we were like, oh, we're still not close enough. Let's leave it. The doors stay open for like 5 more minutes. And we're sat there and we're like, have we left it too long to now get on this train?
Yeah.
And then you sort of go to stand up and then you're like, no, like this is embarrassing because there's people that have like sat on this train now watching us just sit here and accept it. So we can't get on, can we? I think we eventually did, but the fact we waited so long before just going get on the train. But genuinely, I was like, guys, we can't. We have to leave it now. We have to accept our
because
fate.
once you've stood there or sat there for so long, it's weird if you get up and try go for the train.
Because then they know, the people on the train know what you've done.
It's the running and someone gets their bag caught. No, there was this really, like, I was on the way to college and it was on the overground. And then, you know how, like, they close at Stratford?
Mm.
Can I say Stratford?
Yeah.
When they close at Stratford.
Redacted.
When they close at Beep.
You say any tube station. Doesn't matter.
And then, they close before it goes.
Yeah.
So there was this kid who got on, and then the doors closed and the mum was still on the platform. And then there are these grown-ass men trying to open train doors.
For this mum.
For this mum. And they were like, driver, we need to open this doors. This child's been separated from their mum. And I was just sat there like...
just want to go.
I was just like, I've got a long day ahead of me.
I think one thing that fills me with joy is when, you know, when there's a really busy train and there's like a group of people trying to get on this one train and then the door's shut and there's usually 1 or 2 people left on the platform and the other group is on the train. I find there's just a little joy in me.
Or, sorry, this is just a PSA. Let people off the tube before you get
get
on.
I was about to make this point. Okay, so over the weekend, London to Milton Keynes, there was no trains from Euston to Milton Keynes. So everyone had to take an alternate route. So I ended up having to go to Leamington Spa. I have very strong feelings about that train station. Anyway, we go Leamington Spa back. This is on the way from Marylebone to Leamington Spa. This train is busy. They had to like queue outside the building so I can get on. And I understand there was no space, but I feel like there is a rule on the London Tube, which I hope that most people would accept, that if you are by the doors and the train is full and there is literally like no pathway for someone to get on or off, you step off. And
Yeah.
Okay, why did that not happen? Why was I there? I was like, I'm not the small person. I got off my seat and I saw her and I was like, excuse me. Everyone tried to shuffle out the way. This one man was not moving and then no one else was moving, so no one went to go step off. So I literally went, and I'm trying to like squeeze myself through these people, and I was like off the train, I think I just went, oh. But it felt like, there's a way to describe it, I don't know how, but you know when someone just pops out of like a massive head, I was like, I felt like, as I came out, because I was like, and then I literally was walking down, and then this couple got off from the next carriage that clearly were trying to sort out the bags, and I was just so annoyed, I was like, I stopped out the station, and then I sat in the car and I was like, why is it everyone's first day on Earth? What do you mean? And she was just laughing at me, and I was like, this is not a laughing matter.
No.
This is not.
But it is so true. Let people off the fucking train first before you get on
Yes.
it.
That is my biggest pet peeve. Or stand to the side. Do not stand in the middle of the train doors. I'm trying to exit.
I get so arsey with it though. I think usually I'm quite a polite person, but if somebody's in my way, I make such a huff. But like an under the breath huff. I'm like,
It's fine. I saw someone trip. You know how National Rail trains are usually quite a bit off from the platform?
Oh, yeah.
I saw someone stack it like face first on their suitcase going off this train. It was at Waterloo as well during rush hour, and I felt so bad for them, but I couldn't help but laugh. He had his bag in front of him, and then I think he was going to put it to the side, but his bag tripped him up, and so he literally fell flat first onto his suitcase and skidded, and all you heard was.
I just remembered another tube story I had, which happened on St. Patrick's Day, which is so, like, it's so embarrassing for me and no one else. But we were meeting people at Stratford, redacted, to go into Central.
Yeah.
And I was trying to ring one of the girls we were meeting, but it wouldn't connect. So I was like, oh, and I thought I saw from the back someone who looked exactly like her go to step on the train. So I yell out, full force, this girl's like, this woman steps on the train, turns around, it's not her. But the way I went, ah, no, it's not her. And then the woman pops around the corner. And the other people I was with were like, what did you just do? You just yelled at a random woman. And I was like, I was convinced. I was convinced.
It was her.
And now it's just being quoted at me all the time. Because I thought it was a guttural yell. It wasn't even like a, hey, it was like a, yes! Over here! Like, that was the tone of voice it came out as. And then I just went, oh! No, it's not. It's not her.
It's not her.
In the middle of Stratford Bloody, on the Central Line Elizabeth platform.
I think we should leave it there. Hey!
Hey!
Right, that's it, I think. Do you want to say bye?
Bye.
Oh, okay, nothing else. Okay.
It's been wonderful.
Have you enjoyed yourself?
I've had a wonderful time.
Have you had a pleasurable experience?
That's staying in. Right.
No comment.
And good night.
My brethrens.
Bye.